basic standards and requirements of the man to get provided for. So you might want to be provided for, and you might say, now I'm going to set this boundary. Either he provides for me or I'm gone. This is my requirement, provide for me. And yet it doesn't happen. So the number one reason is that if you need this guy for some kind of other way, like because you don't want to feel lonely without him, you feel abandoned without him, you can't be without him, it's going to be really hard for you to set standards and boundaries because something inside of you needs him. And that's actually called emotional codependency. And, that's something you have to address and be aware of, that if I need something from a man, I actually need this from myself. Yeah. And I'm having a new course, which is called Call in Your Provider. And as you know me, we're going pretty deep, and it's going to be touching on inner work, deep inner work. So make sure to join so that you really show up as the woman that attracts a healthy provider, a healthy man who's just a cherry on top and wants to provide for you, make you feel happy. And let us go deeper to this pattern, why so many women say they want to be provided for, but they need this guy and cannot properly set a standard. So if you catch yourself having fear to lose him, not being able to be without him, or let's say you're dating and your mind is always focused on him. You're not focused on yourself. You're not focused on your own career, on your own happiness, on painting your nails in the moment. You just focus on this guy, then you need him for some kind of emotional reason. And then, it's going to be super hard for you to set the standard and requirement. And you can fake it, but really it's going to be nearly impossible. So how can you show up as the confident woman that can set this standard, can set this requirement, can be like, you know what? I get to have that. And you get to provide it of someone else. That's the self-centered woman that has a fabulous, amazing single life, where you think about yourself, where you focus on yourself, when you have an amazing single life and you don't need a guy. Yeah, he gets to be the cherry on top. Of course, you get to have his attention, providing and love, but only healthy. It only gets healthy when you don't need him. And if you catch yourself not being able to do that by yourself, then by all means, reach out to me and I can help you with that. So quickly, it's so life-changing. I have clients in their 50s, 60s, where they only now learned that internal love and connection. Okay, but anyways, you will have to create an amazing, fabulous life by yourself, single life. And this is what a healthy provider wants to be part of. And he will want to protect your feminine energy. He will want you to feel so good, so taken care of, and provide anything that you need so that you just stay in your fabulous vibe, right? So that's why you get to set high standards and high boundaries. And I get it, how hard it can be sometimes, especially if we like someone, right? And we don't want to lose him. But I just want you to know that it's just some kind of inner child speaking out of you, or your feminine, something inside of you speaking that I need his love, I need his attention. And the power starts when you give this love and attention to yourself. And he is just competing for that, And one more thing I wanted to touch on here is that some coaches and me too, by the way, say that, okay, you have to be so good at dating to get the attention of him. You have to have you have to have your hobbies, career. Yes, like that's part of that too, where you have a full life, of course. But with my work, when you work with me, we go even deeper. You don't only get to distract yourself with other guys and your hobbies, career, and friends. You get to create this amazing, deep, loving relationship with yourself so that you naturally don't need him. And this is a queen. This is a queen that every millionaire wants to be with, because he sees, wow, like she has a fabulous life without me, and I want to join this party. And I don't care what it takes. I'm providing that. I'm joining this party. Yeah. So I invite you to join the course, Call in Your Provider. The link's in the description box or in the comments. Check it out. Check out the pre-sale price. And yeah, let's call in your provider, darling. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up.